Nazdar lidi, vítám vás tady u dalšího pokračování Syberia The World Before. V minulém streamu jsme si udělali takový intro k tomu a už jsme se dostali z té basy tam, takže dneska by to bylo trošku jiná lokace. Vyjeli jsme lanovkou na takové místo, takže dáme nějaké pokračování. Na nějakých horách opustili jsme město a ty lokace tady jsou fakt jako pěkný, takže doufám, že to bude minimálně tak vizuálně pohledný, jak to bylo posledně. Pojďme tedy na to. Jsme v Pohoří Vágen. Podzim 2005. Kate se vydává k horské chatě Silberspiegel, ukryté vysoko v horách nedaleko Vágenu. Vše totiž nasvědčuje tomu, že obraz té úplné dívky byl namalován právě tam. Takže vydám. Jinak opustili jsme tu oblast, kde je takový spíš hodně zeleno. Už jsme někam jako v těch horách, kde už tady začíná vycházet zima. Mělo by to být asi nějakých 7 km od toho města.
Oh, come on. A ladder now?
OK, takže už to začíná být jako Tomb Raider. A zdarálvě nevítej. Vítej.
Okay, let's just do this.
Tak nahoru. Uživej hru. Máme tady pěknou adventuru na nedělní odpoledne. Počilujeme.
Pretty sure there must be another way. Oof.
Ne, ty to zvládneš po žebříku, pojď. Pohoří Vágenu, horská chata Silberspiegel, podzim 2005.
Finally. Oh.
Máme tady mlejn.
That must provide energy to the refuge.
Malá vodní elektrárna, no pěkný lopatky. Když půjdu nahoru, tak se mrknu sem. Jestli teda vůbec je nás, jo. OK, tak jdeme rovnou nahoru.
I've seen that before. That must be it. Now I should try to find a matching point somewhere. Beautiful sky in either case, but that's not enough.
Aha, to viděl. Co vytaská skalní stěna.
No matching points here. I should try something else. That rock wall. It can't be a coincidence. Looks similar, sure, but it could just be a coincidence. I need to find more accurate clues.
Just what I was looking for. Perfect.
That's not specific enough to draw any solid conclusions. Okay, a lot of rocks over there, and in the painting, but I need some more specific comparison points.
Ty špičky, ne? Jo. To vidím odsaď. Špičaté vrcholky, přesně.
Those sharp peaks, they look exactly the same. Wow, hardly changed at all.
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Yes. It's
To je
just
ona
that
na tom obrázku, ne?
you look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
Aha.
So, you do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't, but it was a very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her.
To je ona, ne?
I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see?
And why is that, Fräulein?
For a start, I've lost everything, including people very dear to me. I think you know what that is, right? And the girl in the picture has given me a reason to go on. It might sound strange, but it's like some kind of calling.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh, Walker. Kate Walker.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh, Demoiselle Lenny.
Well, Fräulein Walker, 1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the manager in those days.
Flashback. Léto 1937.
It was one summer evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis. Oh, handsome as a Greek god he was, and an Olympic champion no less, very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me, would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. "Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny," he would say, in French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junta would always shoo me away.
Frau Junta?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag. Past it.
Old hacker.
And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly. And the scientists were there. debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one. Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Rose. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go around taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
Thank you, Herr Gustav. I'd be grateful if you could give me a few pointers.
Oh, there's not much to it, really. Keep up your smile and the twinkle in your eye. Add that to a bit of friendly banter, and you'll soon have them eating out of your hand, my girl.
But what should I talk about?
For a start, people love to speak about themselves, right? But make sure you have an escape line ready, in case they drag on, or if things become, inappropriate. Especially when they've had one or two too many. So stay on your guard and you'll be fine.
Smile, banter, guard up. Got it.
That's it. Because you don't want old Gustav having to wade in and pull you out of trouble. You hear me, Dana?
Don't worry, Herr Gustav. I'll be fine.
Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
Aha. Spice pozběrné. Nebyl. Nevím, co je spice a nevím, co je birné. Birné bude možná pivo, ne? Korbel špicle, plus jeden korbel špricle. Plus jeden birné, dva korbely nebylu. Rozkoumejte obrazy na stole, nový úkol, vykonejte zadanou práci na place, připrav objednávku od vědců, přinesím. Zapis objednávku skutu na terase, sediť kamna, ty vole, to jsou zase úkoly. OK. Vedlejší by mělo být tohle. Prozkoumej obrazy na stole. Aha.
Those paintings. I think Herr Gustav wanted me to help him choose the one he should buy. He must have left me a note somewhere.
OK, tak... Aha, dobrý, tak je to, tady to v němčině a tady to v češtině, takže... OK, jdeme na to. Milá Dano, rád bych tě požádal o malou laskavost. Mladý Leon, ten alpinista, se mi snaží postrčit jeden ze svých obrazů. Maluje ve volném čase. Určitě to nejsou žádný mistrovský díla, ale vypadají docela hezky. Rozumíš, alespoň jde poznat, co na těch obrazech je. Myslím, že nějaká menší výzdoba by téhle chatě ještě jedině prospěla. A krom toho, Leon je slušný kluk a vodí mi sem spoustu zákazníků. Zaslouží si, aby ho Krapet podpořil. Takže mě napadlo, když tvůj táta prodává obrazy, já o nich vím kulový, že bych výběr nechal na tobě. Díky za pomoc, Gustav. Okay.
I should take a closer look at those paintings before choosing one. I think I'll pick This one.
Připrav objednávku od vědců a přines jim. Zapiš si objednávku hostu na terase, seřiď kamna. Tam tancuje s tím tancem, pojď sem.
Looks all good to me. This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly. Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it. Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow. I need to add more wood in the fire.
OK, nevím, co tu tady máme. No.
I need to open the stove first.
Okay, pojďme nejdřív teda, co tu máme dál. Zapiš si objednávku hostu na terase. Seřiď kamna, OK, tak seřidíme kamna teda. Zkusíme to. To je jako docela masakra toto, ty kamna.
It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more. So glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients. This way at least I won't get rusty.
OK. Víme, co to bylo? Máme tady deník, tyjo, to zase nové poznámky tady. OK, tohle je nový. Deník. Mám radost, že díky letní brigádě, kterou se mi podařilo domluvit v horské chatě u Silberspiegelu, budu moct rodičům aspoň trochu přispět na školné. Stála jsem už tolik peněz. S Herr Gustavem, majitelem chaty, od něho jsem právě obdržela přijímací dopis. Mě seznámil pan Adam Zimmer, tatínku přítel. Je až k nevíře, jak vše vychází skvěle. Báger 21. června 1937. Poslední školní den, hurá, ve srovnání s oním nervy drásajícím radním koncertem mi celý rok přišel jako procházka růžovým sadem. Zaplať pámu, že už ho mám za sebou. Prázdniny mi přijdou vhod, i když přiznám, že už teď se další roku na hudební akademii nemůžu dočkat. Tatínek ale říkal, že zbytek studia si už budu muset zaplatit sama. Proto se také brzy vypravím na letní brigádu do harské chaty Herr Gustava na Silberspiegelu. Denní deník. Mzda sice nebude nic moc, ale na studia by mi to snad mělo vystačit. Navíc dostanu zdarma ubytování, stravu a tuny čerstvého horského vzduchu. Maminka v jednom kuse opakuje, jak blahodárný vliv to bude mít na mé plíce. Na můj vkus to s tou mou nemocí krapet přehání. Nejspíš jen proto, aby se neudržela pod křídly, jako kvoč na svá kuřata, ale nechci ji odmlouvat. Na zbytečné hádky s rodiči teď není čas, mají vlastních starostí až nad hlavu. V prvé řadě s penězi, tedy spíš s jejich nedostatkem. Sama vidím, že našemu obchodu se v poslední době příliš nedaří. Tatínek nedokáže našetřit tolik peněz jako jeho přítel a někdejší obchodní partner Herr Zimmer a skutečnost, že si na zaplacení studia musím vydělat sama, ho nesmírně ponižuje. A pak je tady ta příšerná perzekuce hnědého stínu vůči našemu lidu. Situace se za poslední týdny výrazně zhoršila. Dokonce jsem rodiče zaslechla, jak si by poté šeptají, že by se takhle odporná politická strana mohla v Osterhálu ujmout moci. Dělá mi to vrásky na čele, protože jejich vliv nabývá na síle v celé Evropě, či dokonce i za jejími hranicemi. Popravdě řečeno jsem se politiku nikdy nezajímala, ale jedna v mým městě. Pro svět by to bylo učiněné boží dopuštění. Váger 1. července 1937. Napsaní deníku mi v horské chatě nezbývá mnoho času. Doslova nevím, kam dřív skočit. Jsem unavená, ale šťastná. Herr Gustav je na mě moc hodný. Škoda, že to též nemohu říci o jeho dceři Leni. Ale třeba jen potřebuje více času, abychom je na druhou lépe poznali. Necháme se překvapit. Už ale budu muset běžet. Dnes mají dorazit noví hosté, včetně jedné menší výpravy. Prý půjde o vědce, kteří se chystají na nějakou dalekou expedici. Mají sebou mít i místního průvodce a ten se podrž. Slavnou filmařku. Jak to tak vidím, budu od rána do večera lítat jako hadr na holi. Jo, tady jsou ty poznámky. jeden špicl plus pěrno a druhý nebyl. Ne, dva nebyl.
Birne, huh? Birne, huh? Here's the nebel. The keg's empty. I need to change it.
No jasně. Nebo...
That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
Jdeme to odnést. Neběhám s tím tácem furt.
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you. But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we?
I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game. Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
I see you haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
Right. And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass to your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
Paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own projects back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all. I'm curious to know what this Origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If, when, we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies, or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern man.
Come, gentlemen, here's to the Brown Shadow for generously sponsoring this expedition, which is sure to redefine our understanding of mankind.
Oh, I see we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Herz.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Hers.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just
To
doing
byl
his
ale
job.
debil.
And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
I suppose it is the way of the world, Herr Berger. Thank you, gentlemen, for telling me about your expedition. But I must get back to work.
Tak, zapis si objednávky hostů na terase a sedít kamna.
Leon, dear, do make an effort.
Tohle potřebuju. Pojďme se mrknout tamhle, jo.
Another creation of Herr Gustav. I guess he won't mind if I take a quick look. Madonna laces.
Zajímavý. Tmavá, světlá.
The Silberspiegel, the heart-shaped rock face that gave its name to the refuge. According to Herr Gustav, only the most seasoned alpinists can climb it. The highest peak in the region. Little Lenny said that it's the keeper of the border with Switzerland, and that it's supposed to feed on the souls of those who have been swept away by the mountain. This path leads to Switzerland. One needs to be guided by an alpinist to go through it, though. The Devil Pass starts here. The end of the road for an inexperienced hiker like me, I guess.
No, zajímavé to je.
There, like that. Try not to move now, darling.
Lenny, sweetheart,
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out of my skin.
what have you got there?
Oh, it's a camera lens, that's all.
A camera lens.
Yeah? Borrowed it from Frau Junta.
Who is this Frau Junta anyway?
Ginger Junta, over there.
She married?
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know. That's why she likes filming Leon, because he's young and handsome.
Nevdavky už moc stará je, už je 20.
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
Lenny, what's so special about Frau Junta's equipment that makes you want to steal it?
Borrow it.
All right, borrow it.
Can't you see? Who would be interested in Ginger Junta if she didn't have a camera, huh? She's too old for Leon. She uses it so she can be the center of attention, you know.
Is that what you want?
No, not exactly. Besides, there's nothing to do here.
I do understand, Lenny, but...
No, you don't. Feels like a prison here sometimes, all on my own. When I grow up, I'll live at the top of a building in the big city, and I'll have a swimming pool on my roof.
Believe me, I do understand, Lenny. Because of my coughing fits, I've sometimes had to stay in my room for weeks on end. Imagine that, nothing to see but the same four walls.
Oh, right. Must have been pretty tough, I guess.
That's why I took up the piano. Do you like doing anything special, Lenny?
I suppose I like making stuff with Papa. He's got ever such clever hands, you know. But he's always so busy in the summer.
Let's be friends then, shall we?
You won't tell on me then?
Not now that we're friends.
You promise?
I promise.
No, we can do better.
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny.
Seřiď kamera. Let's go. Jdeme na to. Sejď dolů. Počkej, pojďme se podívat teda dolů. Ještě nebyl.
I think that Gustav would not like it if I left the refuge during the service. So I had better stick around.
OK, dobrý. A taky by se mělo jít dát tam nahoru, že jo? Nebo kde to bylo? Ne, tady.
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
Tam byly někdy ty pokoje, tyjo, kde to bylo? Tady ne? Jo, nahoru.
There's no one to serve upstairs. And besides, there's still much to do down here.
Jo,
I don't
dobře,
want
dobře.
to let Herr Gustav down.
Tak, víme teďko, že tam máme hodit to dříví.
That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow.
Příběh vzduchu.
What a strange mechanism.
Yeah,
It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square. Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow.
Jsem se tam dostal, tady do boku, jo. Jsem tady byl na těch budíkách. Tyhle, to bylo. Ne, to mi furt hází. Jo, to bylo tady, z téhle strany. Jo.
No. Impossible. That one is loose.
Aha.
Looks all good to me. That should fit pretty much anywhere on the stove.
OK, dobrý, tak to přehodíme, kam to patří.
Better try another one. Looks all good to me. Better try another one. Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow.
Tyjo, tam zase neukazuje kurník. Aha.
That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow.
Dobrý, dobrý. A tam ten bok? Řekně jsem na tom druhém bloku, mám takový dojem, jo. Teď, když dám proskoumat, tak mi to ukáže tuhle stranu.
Looks all good to me. Better try another one. No. Impossible.
Teď mi to přijde, kdybych to měl dát na druhou stranu. Někde sem, ale... Proč mi to tam teda nezobrazí? Jo? Ne. Kurník? Teď jsem byl tady na té straně předtím. Už to nezobrazí. Co se děje?
Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow. That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. Wow, I've never seen a stove like this. It must be one of Herr Gustav's inventions that everyone talks about down in Wagen.
Dobrý, super, ale šlo to takhle otočit. No, to je ono, to hledám, tak super. To je dost. No, už to funguje.
I'm done here. I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him.
Tak, pojďme za Gustavem.
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. You handled your first foray pretty well, Dana, my girl, stepping away as you did from anything to do with the brown shadow. Keep it up, and we'll all be all right. Hey, Dana?
But what if he...